welcome to this edition of Business Ambassadors. I'm your host, Jackie Bell, and if you've been following my segments, you know I typically have someone here that owns a business in downtown Noblesville. However, today we're going to change it up a little bit, and I happen to have my director, Marci Stephenson, here with me, and we are going to talk about some exciting things that are happening at Primrose, which I am the owner of Primrose School in Noblesville, which, if you've been following, you've heard that about my school, and that we are a private preschool, and we care for infants through our kindergarten program, and we also transport to and from some after school for public schools, so about 6 or maybe 5 of them now, five schools right now. So, but today we wanted to talk about some of the things that Primrose provides to the community as being a part of the community, and we have a big event coming up that we want to talk about here in just a minute. But I kind of wanted to start out with Primrose, what we do is educate children.
Yes.
So we're trying to get them prepared for that next step and preparing them to be not only educationally and academically, but also to be sound citizens and building their character, having character development as part of our curriculum. And so one of those things that we do is how do we give back to the community, and how do we, I always talk about leaving a footprint. So as a business owner, when we looked at different businesses, my husband and I and my business partner, we wanted to make sure that we weren't just coming in and doing, there's lots of different businesses you can do, but maybe they don't necessarily leave that footprint or that impact on the community. So if we would walk away, would anybody notice? And I think we've done that. Not only do we educate these children of the community, and but also we give back by doing several different things throughout the school year. So we've done things like canned food drives in November that go along with Thanksgiving, and worked with the Good Samaritan Network, Hamilton County Good Samaritan Network. We've also just finished up a book drive, and we give our books to the Trinity Free Clinic. So we have things like that go on a regular basis. So always trying to give back, and we're in doing that trying to teach our children how to be caring and compassionate of others. So they're very young. They're very, we don't want to call them self-centered, but that's the age, and that's developmentally where they're at.
Personalities.
So, exactly. So the sooner that we can start talking about things that you can do for others, the better.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
So I don't know if you want to elaborate on any of those, or if you want to just go into what we have coming up.
No, obviously our character development program in the curriculum is very important to the overall day as far as what children are being exposed to, and the biggest thing is giving back, understanding how to have compassion of others, and also the community they live in. So we are very much partnered with Noblesville as the city to want to make sure we give back to a local charity, a local sponsor person that would need those funds or those items each year. So our biggest fundraiser of the year is our Spring Fling Carnival. And it's actually kind of basically culminating everything from the whole year together in this one big event. And this year is going to be on April 22nd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this event is open to the public, and it's actually available for anyone to come, anyone to bring their friends, their neighbors, family, anybody who wants to attend. How we put this event on is by local sponsorships. We get sponsorships from local businesses, local banks and realtors. This year we are very lucky to have 3 main sponsors for our event, which the Boyd team of Katie James and Jack Boyd, realtors, Old National Bank here in Noblesville, and also First Signature Lending with Robin Nichols. She is also one of our main sponsors this year. So with this sponsorship, we're able to provide activities, provide more games, more fun things for parents to interact with their children with, and have a great day to raise some funds for the school and for our charities that we give to.
Okay. So we're going to, so we have these great sponsors, and which what happens with that is like Miss Marci said, Mrs. Stephenson at school, Marci with me. So what she with those sponsorships that she's been able to procure, we're able to put all that money towards the events and the activities. And so everything that comes in by you coming and participating, and our parents coming and participating, all of that, all the proceeds can go back to the charities that we've chosen. The one thing I do want to point out is that every year we've done this. us. We've been open, this will be probably our 9th Spring Fling. So every year that we've bring in the money during the Spring Fling. Actually, like you said, throughout the whole school year, there's different things that we do that we have fundraisers with the Pacers, or our photographers give us some money back on the photos that they take in the school. So that money, we keep that all together, and then it will go back out to our charity after Spring Fling, after we have this big event. So in the past couple of years, we've raised $5,000, over $5,000, and what we like to do, Primrose Corporate has their own, we have our own Primrose Foundation called Primrose Children's Foundation, and they are connected with many charitable partners that money is then used for. And we can hopefully we have time to talk about that. I'm not sure we will, but we keep half of that money to keep it local. Right. And for this year, our recipients for this, all the funds that we are raising is the Noblesville Township Trustee's Office, and which they help families that are in need or might need a little assistance at certain parts of the year. And what we ask for them to do is if they could try to keep it going towards the children of those families that might have some needs.
A lot of times their main donation fund is really the backpacks, the back to school backpacks. They fill those and get those ready for students to go back to school time for families that need that extra help.
And books or anything like that that they can provide that will help that child feel a little more connected and maybe get them, continue growing.
One step
also.
in the right direction.
So that's kind of how we have it set up. But so tell me about some of the activities that we can anticipate for Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
So we again, the time is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and we are going to be starting off with a lot of carnival games. There's going to be a lot of games for children to play, interact with, not necessarily getting prizes for that, but just being able to play the games, interact with their family. Also, we're going to have some trolley rides available from Indy Trolley. They're going to be donating their trolley rides for us. So we'll be selling trolley rides around the area from the school. And also we'll be having a child's art gallery, which all the children in our school have created their own work of art, and we'll be selling that at the event as well. The Scholastic Book Fair will be available for families to buy books, donate books even back to the school if they would like to, and also just lots of fun interactive games, blow-up games, basketball, baseball, fun treats. You gotta have cotton candy when you have a carnival, so cotton candy. We're gonna have snow cones, and just those fun things that are what bring a carnival to life. And obviously it's a very small school. We're a smaller school than you would think of like Noblesville schools would be, but we take great pride in this event and bringing back that money back to the community.
Awesome. So sounds like a lot of fun. And what I think is funny, you talk about the cotton candy, is you see the parents purchasing the cotton candy for the children, but then who do you see eating it?
They are. Yeah, absolutely.
They're the ones wandering the halls eating it.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
we plan to have things outside and inside, hopefully, weather permitting.
Yes. Hopefully everything's outside. We also do have a silent auction available, which is going to be something that we are going to open up to anybody who attends, but there's going to be different items to bid on that were donated to us for this event, just again to help us give more money back to our charities.
Okay, and we talked about the trolley rides. I want to kind of talk about that because if you go back a couple episodes, you will see when I visited with Jack, that is the owner of those trolleys, and so he is helping us out with that, and they are really neat. They truly look like the San Francisco trolleys, so if that's something you'd like to check out.
And he's also donated a great package for our silent auction, which will include a holiday light tour for one of his trolleys and 26 people. So if anybody is really interested in that part of it, that's going to be a great item to have for later on in December, and enjoy people and go see all the lights in Noblesville.
That's an awesome package to win. So and many other packages with the silent auctions. So
many things. We have Alexander's downtown have given us something, the Wild Bookstore. We also have Charisma, different kiln creations, different things here on the square that have contributed to our silent auction this year.
Okay. So that's a lot of information already. So and what I was talking about with with making that footprint. Primrose overall, it is so important to Primrose to give back. And I talked about giving. Half of our proceeds will go back to corporate office. But one thing that for 2016 we just had some information provided to let us know what Primrose was able to provide to basically children within the United States.
Yes.
So all of the schools were able to donate. Over 439,000 just in 1 year, and this all went to support emergency relief and the work of our charitable partners, which include Save the Children, World Forum Foundation, 0 to 3, Get Ready, Get Safe. So just a lot of things that are good things happening with the money that you guys are providing, and actually we should talk about that. So to come, we're accepting, is it cash only? Is that right?
Cash
Cash
or check.
checks, so cash or check. We don't have the ability to do credit cards, so
Right.
what it'll be, tickets or wristbands?
Both. Probably.
Okay.
We'll probably have wristbands for someone who wants to buy like an all-inclusive, unlimited package, but tickets for each event will be available, including the food.
Okay, so that's how you'll do that. We'll have a little ticket station set up, and then you can go and have several
Fun
hours
morning.
of fun. Yeah. So you can start your day kind of with us, maybe.
Yeah.
And then everybody can go take a nap after they have all that sugar.
Yeah.
I'm
Much
sure
needed,
that'll be
I'm sure.
successful.
Yeah.
So you can find us if you want to give us a call, 317-773-4900. Website, primrosenoblesville.com. And our location for the event is at 15707 North Point Boulevard here in Noblesville. It's right off of 37 and Greenfield Avenue, kind of right that area.
Yep.
So we hope to see you there. And
Yeah,
I
it'll be
appreciate
fun.
you joining me today.
Thank
That was
you
very fun.
very much.